Alright, hello everybody. Today, I have a little bit of Dark Souls PvP. I'm doing kind of one of the, like, Battle of the Uploader things. And, today, my opponent is MrBrokewilly. So I was doing a live stream yesterday, and he decided to hop by. So I figured we could get a couple matches in, and it turned out pretty good. So that's what I have today. And, this microphone, hopefully it's alright. Like, the computer I had, or the microphone I had, that came with my computer, just like built into it. It's not recording sound for some reason. It doesn't Skype calls, however, which doesn't really make any sense. And right there, you can see we had a nice quick little fight. I was using the halberd. I believe he was using his server. He uses that a lot. And with this match, I kind of switched it up a little bit. Went with a flame burge. The flame burge is something I haven't really used that much. I mean, I think this is only the third or fourth time I've ever actually used it in PvP. What I really need to do is get it, upgraded, because in this match it's only plus 11, I believe. So once I get it upgraded more, I'll look into using the server a lot more. And probably its biggest strength, as I suppose, is the comboing. A lot of people who are big into PvP use it for combos, and you can see right there I landed a nice R2 on it. Finish. Or was it an R2? I think it was an R2. Anyway, like I said, I was doing a live stream, and this person happened to invade Brokewilly's world, so he's gonna go ahead and leave the fight in here since I fight Brokewilly right after. So this guy's using a stone giant cosplay kind of thing. I just have like a katana with a great magic weapon on it. And he gets me right there pretty good. But I guess this kind of showcases my my techniques while fighting people using heavier weapons. It's kind of like wait for them to swing and then come in and get a hit, and I guess that's pretty much what everybody does, but that's what I find to be most effective. Just kind of wait till they swing and then get them when they have a large opening. But like I said, I suppose that's really kind of what everybody does, so it's not really a super original tactic. But that's okay. And I get the nice backstab right there. Finish him up. Alright, and now the fight with... Well, I'll just call him Willy, so I don't have to say Brokewilly all the time, so... just easier, I suppose. He is using the server again. This time he has some crystal magic weapon. I'm not really sure what catalyst he's using. It did look like he was using the Ulysses catalyst. I'm not sure if he was. I mean, I'm not entirely sure because it was a little far away and it's a little dark in the painted world, so I'm not sure. And he gets me with a really good parry right there. It seems as though he knows how to fight katanas, obviously, if he knew instinctively to parry right there, so I guess he just has a little bit of experience fighting katana users, and that's expected, considering so many people use them. And he also has the partisan offhand, which is pretty good. I believe he uses the winged spear a little bit later. I'm not entirely sure. When it pops up, I'll see if he's using it or not, but... And he gets me right there. I was going in for the roll attack. So it's not a good fight. Alright. For this fight, I decide to take out the S-Dock. And I believe he has a... Is that a scimitar? I believe he's using a scimitar with a washing pole offhand, which is a pretty unique setup. And I believe he gets me with the parry during this match. It might be the next match, but he gets me with a parry with the washing pole in one of these matches. And I believe in another video I touched on the S-Dock and how I like it, but it's just probably the best rapier. Yeah, there's the parry. Anyway, it's the best rapier to me, at least, just because, you know, you have decently high damage for a thrusting sword. You have good range. The moveset's pretty good, especially those R2s. I found that those things can dead angle pretty decently. So that stock is probably my favorite rapier, just because Ricard's rapier has a little bit less damage, and so does the standard rapier, even though it has a little bit more crit, a little bit more critical damage. And then Velka's rapier, I don't believe I have enough intelligence to use it. I originally intended to bring this build up to 16 intelligence, and I think that's how much you need to use Velka's rapier, so I cannot use it, unfortunately. That's alright. And probably the most dangerous attack the S-Stock has is that running attack, because you can get 2 hits with it, and it's pretty dangerous. So another good fight right there. And I'm using S-Stock one more time, just because when we were chatting up, he said he didn't really have that much practice against the S-Stock, or practice using the S-Stock, so I figured I'd use it one more time, just to kind of give him a little bit of practice, I suppose. And right there you see he has the Aito, however you would like to pronounce it. I just say Aito. He's playing a little bit more aggressive with it than with his other weapons. He was really getting it next to me right there, and he still has the washing pole out there, as you can see. I suppose he uses that for not only parries, but to have a long reach weapon. And right there we kind of get into a little poise battle, and I'm pretty sure that's probably what came down to it in that situation, was we had more poise, and I'm not sure how much he has, but I have about 61. I think he probably has around 53 or 54, just considering his setup with the Hollow Soldier waistcloth, or Hollow Warrior waistcloth, whatever one it is. I don't personally use it just because I don't really like how it looks. I mean, I have this really kind of annoying thing to where I won't really use a setup if it doesn't look good to me. So, I mean, I could go uber min-max with this character, or any character for that matter, but it just kind of looks like shit, so... Like, I mean, I could use, you know, the Havel's armor and Hollow Soldier waistcloth and, like, Mask of the Father or something, but it doesn't look very good, you know? It doesn't have the same style, you know? Here I am complaining about style in a video game, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, so... Oh, also something, considering I'm talking about my armor right now, in the previous videos with me using this build, I used the Shadow Gauntlets, and I changed it up to the Sorcerer's Gauntlets because they have more physical protection, and I believe they have more magic protection as well. So, Sorcerer Gauntlets better than the Shadow Gauntlets. Only thing that the Shadow Gauntlets has over the Sorcerer Gauntlets is the poison and bleed resist. And that last fight right there, whipped out the Scythe, which is a very, very good weapon. As you can see right there, it can pick up those rolling attacks are extremely useful. And he told me he didn't have that much experience using or fighting against, I suppose, long, like, polearm type weapons, such as the Scythe. So I decided to use it again, just kind of get some practice in there. And right there you can see he's using a VSS. I believe it's a crystal one too. I watched a couple of his videos, and all of his weapons are crystal weapons, so I would not be surprised if that was a crystal VSS right there. And he has the crystal magic weapon on it, but I don't really mind. And right there, that looks like a winged spear to me. If you look at the tip of the spear, I believe it is a winged one. So props to him for using the winged spear. That's my favorite one at the bunch, just because of what it offers. More damage than the Partisan. Probably about the same range. The moveset isn't as good, because with the Partisan you have that sweeping R2 that can kind of get people with dead angles. But that's just my preference. And in the end, it's pretty much all about preference. Well, I mean, it's kind of about preference. If it's like, you know, 30 or so damage in between a weapon, it's about preference. Like, I mean, if somebody uses the Partisan over the Winged Spear, they'd probably just like the moveset a little bit better. And if they can kill people a little bit better with the moveset that the Partisan offers, then, you know, I'd definitely use it. I guess you could say the same thing about the Flamberge, how it has a little bit less damage than the Claymore or Bastard Sword, but it has the that moveset. And right there, oh, no, not right there. I thought I picked him up with that attack. So I kind of stopped moving there, and then right there I end up getting him on the rolling attack. So that's definitely testament to the rolling capabilities of this weapon. And that's pretty much it. So hope you guys liked part 1, and I'll be uploading part 2 whenever Willie and I can get back together and have some more duels. So hope you enjoyed. Later, guys.